Hello everybody, this is my eyebrow threading tutorial. I decided to create a video because I get asked so many questions about how I thread my own eyebrows. I always use 100% cotton thread. Anything else can really hurt the skin. So you're going to grab the thread and you're going to fold that thread in half and you're going to tie it into a knot. I wrap mine around my finger and pull the ends through. I do this 2 to 3 times to secure the ends of the thread. Also, please note, when you do thread your eyebrows, the thread will break. Just grab a new thread and do the same process over. Right here, I am twisting the thread 5 to 7 times to get my twist. And as you can see, my eyebrow hairs have really been grown out. But I already know my shape and I already know my style, so it's easier for me to just eyeball it. But if you need to, you can measure it out. Now I always start threading at the front of my eyebrows because this is a base. This helps me see where I thread for my arch and the tail of my brow. When I start in the beginning, I'll get a sharper line at the front of my brow, which will lead into my arch, and then my arch leads into my tail. So what I'm doing here is I'm sliding the thread over and opening with my left hand. I am going over the bulk of hairs that I want to be pulled from the root. As you can see, I am just going over and pulling. Yep, that one hurt. It doesn't look like it did, but trust me, inside, I was like, that really hurt. So now I am just threading the extra baby hairs underneath my brows, and then this is where I lead into my arch. I curve the thread from the starting point of my brow, and then I continue to the way I like. The tighter you hold your thread to the skin, the more hairs it will pick up. So as you can see right here, I am combing the hair up with my thread to see any tiny hairs. And then you repeat the process with the other brow, and you repeat it on the tail of the brow and the top. I know that personally I ask my clients if they want me to thread the top of their brow, because I've threaded a few people's brows and they did not like the top threaded. They did not like the sharp line. So this part is extra or optional. I did want to mention that right on that eyelid is super sensitive, especially when you're threading on yourself. I know that I have a few hairs right in that area, and what I like to do is go back with tweezers and just pluck those extra little hairs. I am combing my hairs up and I am trimming. Be careful not to trim too much of your hair because that's what makes the brow look thicker. Also, it is important to follow the shape of your brow when you are trimming. You don't want to go in opposite directions. When you do trim and you save the trimming for last, you'll notice little baby hairs right at the front of the brow on the top, right in this area. There's little tiny baby hairs that probably only you would notice, but I think, for me personally, I like to thread them to make the tip of my brow look a lot sharper. So keep that in mind when you are trimming, to go back and thread any unwanted hairs. Okay, so right about here I am finished. Thank you for watching my eyebrow tutorial.
Oh. It's so good. Ooh, wow. Okay.